Hi everybody, it is Nick from Booster as a Cannes correspondent for the Marketing Society, and I'm here on WPP Rooftop with Dev. I am. And I'm with Dev. So Dev, please could you talk to us about what you believe the key is to great creativity, but first of all, please do introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Dev, and I'm here at the WPP rooftop. It's actually not that hot today, which is amazing. And I'm the COO of WPP, but I grew up in the creative industry. So, your question was, what's the key to creativity?
Yeah, the key to great creativity.
To great creativity.
Yeah.
You know, one of the keys to great creativity is to be human, because we're born creative. There's research and data that says the minute we enter the educational system and structure takes over, human creativity declines.
Yeah.
So we are born creative. So the key to creativity is don't ever forget your fundamental humanity.
I love that.
Yeah. And all the technology in the world and everything we have, they're all instruments that are going to help us. As my friend Rob Riley said to me the other day, he was like, having AI or technology is like an instrument. So imagine an instrument in the hands of a musician without the musician. It's nothing.
Yeah.
Right? So to be creative is to be human. That's one.
And would you? I was going to ask. I'd love to hear about some work or something that you created recently that you feel really brings that out. But I was going to ask as well about all of us being creative. That does mean that creativity can come from anywhere as well, right?
Creativity can come from anywhere, and it must.
Yeah.
Now, you asked me about great creative ideas.
Yes.
And there's a difference between just creative ideas and great creative ideas.
Yeah.
There's a difference between my 21-year-old who does paint, but Picasso, who's a master.
Yeah.
So, yes, we're all creatives, but the element of sort of discrimination and greatness, there's a few who are gifted with that more than all of us.
Yes, that makes total sense.
Yeah.
And hence people working in advertising in great agencies within WPP, of course, they're at the top of their game. They're very creative.
I have a creative idea right now that I'm working on. I know it's not great, so I need to get creative people in, but I had an idea because we are all creative people.
Yeah.
But I also know I don't know how to craft it to make it amazing.
Yes.
So at that point, I needed to recognize that I have a creative idea, but I needed the Liz Taylors, the Rob Rileys, the Debbie Van Devens, the Gabs to help me, and Dave Moores to help me make it magic. So we're working on it.
Okay.
I'm working with them on it. That's one. But I want to point out, I guess, 2 or 3 ideas that I'm particularly proud of that are down at the Palais right now. The first one is, Kit Kat was all stolen.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Like tons and tons of Kit Kat that was stolen.
Yeah.
And then what do we do to take a marketing crisis or take a crime and make a marketing opportunity, a creative opportunity out of it? Created a tracker. So if you bought a Kit Kat, you could track it and see if it was part of the stolen. So all of a sudden there was a marketing idea that could find the stolen Kit Kat. It became a massive hit in the participatory campaign, and I'm really hoping it does well at Cannes. The other one I'd say is... Can I
ask you a question on that?
Yeah.
Okay, so the question on everybody's lips, I think, is, were the Kit Kats really stolen?
They were really stolen.
Okay, so that makes it so much better for me as well, right? Because it means that you reacted.
No. It was not a stunt.
Yeah.
They were really stolen.
Yeah.
And at that moment, it was like, what do we do? Kit Kat stolen. We came up with the idea.
Love it. Amazing. Next one.
The second idea, it says, for Vaseline. This is the second year in a row we've done it. The great thing about the world of social is the amount of rich insight, human insight we get from there. And if you really go scour the sort of interwebs and the social world, people use Vaseline in kind of crazy ways. And as opposed to denying that or not working with it, we embraced it.
Yeah.
Right? And last year what we did is Vaseline verified, because some of the ways, by the way people use it, is not safe. So we did Vaseline verified.
Okay.
And this year we built on it and actually taken the ways people were using it and created products, and then made those creators affiliates and given them a week.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So it's like full circle. You get an insight.
Yeah.
The business actually sees massive benefit, but then those that we got the insight from now are becoming, sort of their products are being sold. So that's amazing. I'm really happy about that. And then POS SOS, which is another great idea from Gray in Peru,
Yeah.
which is if your bank account, if there's some sort of fraud, you need your phone to call in. But if your phone's stolen,
Yeah.
how do you do
What
it?
do you do? Yeah.
How do you do it? So
Yeah.
simple technology that solves a real problem. So it's really seeing creativity as utility. Vaseline was a great example
Yeah,
of creative,
fantastic.
of sort of creative from a social perspective, and then I think Kit Kat's a great example of opportunistic and reacting, but doing it all. Like to me, the Vaseline Kit Kat thing. What was great is the brand is at the center of it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, my God, that was across, I think, every news station in the world, right? Kit Kat heist. I mean, it was huge. It was huge.
Amazing.
It was
It was
huge.
amazing. Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, Dev, thank you very, very much for your time.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much. And I just want to say, I wish that every great idea that's at the Palais and all the people that made it, they win big, and that as an industry, we all shine together.
Wonderful. What a lovely way to finish it. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Can I also just say, Susan Creedle, Lion of St. Mark, congratulations.